Welcome to the Wrong News at 5 at the wrong time again. For the second time today, because the other one wasn't really a television show. I mean, it was a television show, so I got to do radio. So, I don't have to. I want to. It's fun. So, listen and just enjoy the pleasant thoughts which come up to my mind, especially the jokes about Barron Trump, who what's today? Monday. Well, he was back to school today. He took his lunchbox. His mom made sure. Melania said, "Baron, time to get up for school." And he got up, and but he didn't really want to go again because he doesn't have any friends. Because his dad's a cretin, and he's got all kinds of Secret Service agents around him who are equally Nazis. And so yeah, I don't care. But his mom's really hot, and she said, "Baron, come on. You need to go to school today. You need to go to the New York University." And anyway, so that is well, let's see what else happened. Well, anyway, so he got to school today, and he had one class. He doesn't like the teacher because the teacher doesn't treat him like he's a king or the heir to the throne, which he's not, because this is not a royalty thing. I know his father thinks it almost is, and will do whatever he can do to enrich himself. And anyway, so I'm going to stop that non-violently, illegally, coming right up. So enjoy all of those developments. That's going to take a minute. The important thing is that you are prepared for all of the craziness in the funny variety that arrives, and yeah, just enjoy. Earlier, I had a confrontation with a Jesus freak, which went my way. He's not in the river under 10,000 pounds of concrete, but he could be. Let's see. That's not where Jimmy Hoffa is. I don't actually know. Let's see, what else? Something else happened funny. Oh yeah. I had a visit. Well, it wasn't really that funny. I had a visit from. I want to talk about chalkboard. That was just about the same. I had a visit from somebody who was visiting from France, and France is my favorite country to not be from. Actually, no, Ireland's my favorite country to not be from. France might be second. Anyway, he stopped by and was asking me questions about my run for office, and I wonder if he's going to contact me like he said he was. I would say it's 40% for, 60% not. I don't know why, but boys suddenly get scared when they look into me. And, oh well. Let's see, what else? That cocksucker with his god earlier was just absolutely ridiculous. The question is he really believe that, or is this just some kind of a social show? I don't know. The whole thing is just ludicrous. That somebody up in the ceiling that you can't see, touch, taste, hear, or smell is involved in your life. I don't know. Anyway, let's see, what else? I don't know. But it's been a more fun day than I was anticipating because I was low on weed, and that made me upset. And it was cold, and, well, it's not as nice as warm, although it is still winter, so I'm not so upset. At least it's a sign that it's not totally a disaster environmentally yet, but it's going in that direction. So you need to help me plant 1 trillion trees, or maybe 2, or maybe 3, or maybe 4. Whatever the number is, Donald Trump and his sons can start planting and get their friends to help. Maybe the billionaires can serve their penance planting trees on their former property, which is going to be part of the federal government program called Homestead if you are bored. And you'll get an acre somewhere cool, courtesy of Ted Turner and his land, or one of the other super rich people in their land. He owns 2 states worth of land. That's Delaware and Rhode Island. Seems a bit excessive. So yeah, that'll come too. All these things is a package deal. You get me in a whole list of fucking awesome progressive programs. We'll get absolutely passed down the line, I promise. So let's see. I don't know, but I've not been on the radio nearly long enough, so I'm gonna have to come up with something else. I tried not to kill myself earlier when I sprayed stain protectant on my coat because it smells horrible. It's all chemicals. That's the kind of crap they're pouring down our rivers and into the air and all the stuff all the time. I don't even want to know the amount of damage that has been caused to myself because of their just, well, pour it wherever and we don't have to worry about it. I don't like that attitude. I think those people should have to drink that water and live in that earth that they made a mess of. So, yeah. It's, again, the billionaires who are controlling the economy. Ultimately, they don't care because they have their own special piece of land, which is free of all that pollution. And so that's why they don't care about ours or yours or mine so much. In Spaceballs, when the president opens up his desk and has cans of fresh air, that's not that ludicrous. That's sort of the attitude. So it's not funny, but it's funny because it's going to stop, so it can be funny. They're absolutely done. The entire side that you would refer to as the man, that side is done winning now. So, but what isn't done is the email I need from Jon Stewart, which says, "Yeah, come on up to the studio, and I'll have you on Monday, the whatever, 2025. 2026 will be too easy, so I need it in 2025 to make it a challenge. So, let's see. There is a picture of dandelions, I believe, on my screen because of the song that I was listening to, and I can't remember what it was, but the picture is nice, implying that I wish this park had more greenery, because I'm pretty sure it did, and I wonder what happened. Oh well. Whatever. But I do love the environment, and I would like to make it the way it was about 250, no, a little bit more than that. 1757 seems about right in terms of correcting the environmental damage. So that Greta Thunberg is going to love me as soon as she meets me. So because I'm going to be able to accomplish all of the stuff that she's almost gotten done from just pure grit and stamina. So she should really be the president of, where is she from, Norway or wherever? Okay. I don't want to meddle in international affairs, though. This is so difficult because Donald Trump now has gotten the idea that he can be Mr. Run the world, and I'm not a fan, but they all do that. Every time anybody gets power, they think, oh, well, I'll just play with the map like it's a chessboard or a game board or whatever, and no, that's not really that cool, because then you say, well, this is important for the country, which is not really the thing. It should be important for every single person in the country, not the vague thing that you call whoever's in charge the country. So, I'll fix that by bringing in just everybody. If you have a phone, then you can participate in your democracy. How's that sound? That's going to take a minute, because there are going to be all kinds of people that say, well, I don't want just anybody voting about everything, but then that's not conducive to democratic thought. So, otherwise, it's just which elite is running the thing. So, I don't like that. Because it's just which elite is smarter at the second, or was smarter at the second, and has retained power for reasons that are unfair and not conducive to the best ideas coming forward. And all of these things are groupthink. They come a lot from the parties, so I want them to go away as soon as possible. Both parties and all parties. That includes my favorite party, the People's Socialist Liberation, or something like that, which I haven't seen lately raising money in my park, so that's good. Sorry, stand by. I have a frog in my throat, except it's not really a frog. That's just something that I used to hear. Well, I don't know. I am thoroughly high and thoroughly having a good time. So stop on by to Washington Square Park, a short walk from anywhere. Over. I said over.